we have a little bit of a controversy that we need to discuss.
Yes, sir.
I think
Figure's gonna go poke the bear a little bit.
let's do this.
A couple months ago, I saw on various amounts of social media talking about Caroline Carr's cover of Cherry Bomb.
Ooh.
And there was a lot of controversy because you guys know Cherry Bomb, right?
Yes.
All right, let's play. Okay, I'm not familiar with this version of the song.
Let's see if I can find it.
You guys want to play the original or no? I'm familiar with it.
Give me. I'm familiar with the original. I need to hear.
All right. So you know how you know how energetic and outspoken she was. Like you could tell she was angry. People were mad about Caroline Carr's version because she didn't sound.
Give us a little bit of Caroline Carr's and then give us a little bit of the original. Let's see what the.
I'm gonna play. Hold on one sec. I gotta figure it out.
Oh.
Okay, so there's no lyrics. I'm just gonna go from like 35 seconds.
Okay,
right, let's do it.
Different.
So you see how she's not like growling, she's more like yelling,
and it's more of a pop.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a little pop too happy.
Yeah, because the song's not a happy song.
Yeah, and then here it is, the original one from the same timestamp, so 35 seconds. All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it could also just be the difference in voices, but people were saying that you could kind of tell the anger in the Runaways.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, first off, it's just hard covering a song.
Yeah.
First off, right? Like,
and the Runaways are an iconic band.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Runaways, you're not going to get much better than the Runaways. So when you do a cover of a band like that, an impossible band to cover, you kind of have to make it your own.
Yeah.
So I think this is what this artist is doing. Caroline Carr is just making it her own.
Well, yeah, you respect that. You can respect that.
Yeah. So I guess the discussion question for today is, what makes a good cover song a good cover song?
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
This is tough.
Because people cover songs all the time. Dead Sarah, Heart Shaped Box, Deftones, Please 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 Let Me Get What I Want.
I mean, that's like rock music. Like when bands form, like they don't just start making music. You cover songs.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah. I mean,
that's what you do.
So you master your craft.
Exactly. That's how you figure out what kind of sound, or you kind of figure out, oh, this bassist sucks, we need to get another guy, or something like we got they go through playing songs and they cover all of them. Right? I remember in high school, I would gig and it was like 90% of the songs were covers. That's what you do.
And that's how you kind of learn your sound. You learn. But it's one thing to cover in practice or to begin to promote yourself than to cover. So like
and release it
as a professional.
There's the most perfect cover ever made is Johnny Cash's "Hurt."
Ooh yeah.
So
agreed.
Agreed. That's
"Hurt" by 9 Inch Nails is a painful song to listen to. It is a very good song.
Trent hates himself.
And yes, it's a song about self-love. He hates himself. He talks about how he hates himself in many of his albums. But then you get Johnny Cash at the end of his life, who's been through a lot, put people through a lot.
Yeah.
And he is an icon. He is a rebel in that era. Even today, he would still be a rebel with the things that he would do with like people in prison.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't great to his family apparently, but he's singing this song, and it's not from a place like Trent Reznor's singing. He's singing a song kind of looking back at his life like, what an asshole I was.
Yes.
And when he said, "I will make you hurt," it wasn't like, "Don't trust me, I won't make you." It's like, "Oh no, I'll hurt you."
Yeah.
And I think is what makes a perfect cover, is when you're not taking someone else's song and singing it again. You're taking this person's song and making it your own.
Yeah.
And I think another perfect one is Jolene. Jolene is a perfect song.
Like Dolly Parton.
By Dolly
Dolly Parton. Yes.
Dolly Parton's
Don't Take My Man.
That is a perfect song sung by a perfect woman. She's incredible. But then the White Stripes do it. Jack
Please.
White takes it.
Please don't
So-
take my man.
The
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's version is very sad, and she's like trying to grasp with this other woman showing
Yeah.
interest in her man and like feeling inadequate. Jack White is begging,
Yes.
literally
Yes.
Yeah.
begging. Do not take my man. Like desperation. You can't. I mean, can you play a little snippet of that?
I'll
Oh
find
my
it.
god,
Yeah, it's such a great
it's
song.
such a great cover
Such
of
a
that
great
song.
cover.
We're making figured work today.
Yeah.
Kidding. And you know,
Mhm.
to your point though, like before he gets the song on, it's just yes, you kind of want to take the song and make it your own. But for me, what makes a great cover, it's just to Jack White's Jolene or the White Stripes Jolene. Is I've heard the song a million times. How are you gonna make me feel different
Yeah.
Yeah.
with your interpretation of the song?
Yeah. All right, I have it pulled up here. What part did you want to hear?
You can start from the beginning. I think there's a little guitar, but it gets right into it. Or you can
Right.
get in the middle too, because it gets pretty.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle.
Let's go right here.
Oh,
Dang.
You know,
Oh.
and the live version when he's like bawling almost.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. He's like pleading.
Yeah.
You could tell that he like, please don't take it.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, when you break it down. Oh, it's a hard song to listen to sometimes.
Yeah.
The live version is a hard version
Yeah.
to listen to.
Such a great song. I have a similar song to that one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Bane's Menace also agrees that a good cover brings the band's own spin to the song.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
yes,
'Cause-
yes.
And you kind of have to, because like covering a song and having it sound exactly like the original. I think the biggest offense is obviously Weezer with Africa. Weezer. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's catchy, it's still good, but I mean, if you play the Toto's version and you play Weezer's version,
It's almost
It's the same song.
exactly the same.
but-
yeah. No. I mean, that's a completely valid point,
Mhm.
and it goes back to my point. Like, make me feel something different.
Exactly.
You're not
Yeah.
making me feel anything different if you're trying to play it and
Mhm.
you're trying to cover a
Mhm.
great song and
Mhm.
not match to it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, you have Fall Out Boys, We Didn't Start the Fire.
Mm.
They changed the lyrics, but it's the same song.
Yeah.
Same
I don't think it really added or took away anything from the song. It just made it for a new generation.
Yeah.
And I think the Ataris did the same thing with Boys of
Boys of
Summer.
Boys of Summer.
They
Oh,
just
God.
updated the
Yeah.
song,
Well,
not necessarily
like, they-
recreated it.
Yeah, I mean, they kept the structure of the song. They kept the chord progression. They kept the key. They kept the type. Like, they just made it emo and poppy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the rockish, and that's it. Like, okay, cool. But,
But
still,
you kind of need
you need that little extra.
Like,
I'm gonna piss him off a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Real Big Fish covered what was it called? Stand By Me? Which again,
Yeah.
they made it ska,
yeah.
but did they have to?
Did it have to be ska though?
But it was the same progression. It did nothing to it.
But and then you have Cake doing "I Will Survive."
Oh,
that's a great one.
Like that one. If you did
That
not
was pretty
know
good. That
"I
was
Will
pretty
Survive,"
good.
Uh-huh.
okay. First off, if you don't know "I Will Survive," like that's
Yeah.
that's another
Watch,
issue.
watch
Watch the replacement.
replacement,
Yeah,
yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Well, the original though is her like making a statement. I will survive. Like I'm going to triumph over this.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Cake's version is like pure anger.
Yeah.
It's like I should have changed that fucking
Fucking
lock.
lock.
I should have
Yeah.
made you like
Yeah.
he's angry, and that's how a guy would react to that situation.
It's a very different. Yeah.
Right? So
But-
here she's saying triumphantly, I'm gonna survive this. You know what?
Exactly.
I should have changed that. You shouldn't be coming around here. And this guy's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that girl came back.
But like from the song perspective, like they made it a Cake song.
Yep.
It's a Cake song. Like they kept like the bass riff, right? They kept the
Yeah.
same bass line, but everything else is all Cake. Like the simple drums, right? And him like just kind of talking about it and doing
Yeah.
that. That was a good cover. That was a good
His
cover.
voice is very unique.
Very
It's like
distinctive.
the
Yeah.
difference between Morrissey's "Please, Please, Please Let Me Get
Oh
What I
my
Want"
God.
versus Chino Moreno singing it.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite.
The biggest
covers.
difference is Chino's a good
Yeah.
singer.
I just can't wait till like we get a message from Morrissey saying "Fuck you guys." That would be awesome. Actually, we'll post that on Instagram.
For me, I mean, going back to the topic of like how it makes you feel, how it Sleep Token covered a very, very happy song that's sung in many weddings that people get up to and dance to, and he broke it down and he made me cry with it and made me realize this is a heartbreaking song. Hey Yeah by Outkast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I figured, I believe I put it in our
Yeah.
playlist.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
An hour and 9 hour, a minute and 40 seconds. I think it's gonna be the good part.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh,
It's
That's
this. Anytime this guy sings, it's like he's reaching into my chest and pulling my heart out.
nothing lasts forever. Oh,
Jeez.
oh,
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Did you
harmonizing.
ever catch those lyrics in the original?
Yeah.
No,
Did anyone catch
everyone's
those
too
lyrics?
busy doing the
You
Polaroid
talk
picture.
about you talk about covering up something, like masking something.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
Kidding.
god.
Oh, it's
Crazy.
so heartbreaking.
It is.
Oh.
I do gotta say though that, like, you know, when a band chooses to cover a song, like, you know, I mean, it's a hard decision to say, first off, we're gonna play the song, second off, we're gonna play it live, and then third off, no, we're gonna add it to our album.
album.
Or
Yeah.
we're gonna make it completely different.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So honestly, like a great example for me, a very unlikely song and band choice,
Mm-hmm.
but it makes it work, is Machine Head covering "Message in a Bottle."
That's insane.
Okay, first you're gonna be like, "What?"
I've
Like,
never heard.
no. Like, first off, you're just like, "How? How? Like,
Yeah.
these guys have beard like this. Like, how can he match the mystique of, you know, the Police and,
Yeah.
and Sting?" It's actually really good.
Yeah.
So I put it up on the thing. Figured.
Yeah. Oh, 50 Sharp Blade said "Motionless in White" covered the song "Somebody Told Me" by the Killers.
Ooh,
Wanted to check that
okay.
one out too.
You could check that
That
one
one
out.
out.
Check it out.
All right, but yeah, here's "Message in a Bottle" by Machine Head.
Keep the same riff, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just a castaway, and I lay lost at sea.
Like that mysterious.
Mm-hmm. But it's got the little Machine Head, like weird,
Yeah.
like creepy guy in the corner looking at you.
Like they slow it down, strip it down, but then when they pick it up,
I like what they did with the riff though.
Mhm.
yeah,
It's a very good one.
like right here.
SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that
Build up, man.
gets mine. Oh,
You didn't expect that, did you?
no, I
Wow.
did not.
You didn't
A
expect that.
little creepy.
A little creepy.
But then look at,
Ooh.
takes you back to the Guitar Hero days. huh?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
keep playing a little bit. Keep playing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that is like an awesome job taking a song, still giving the respect it needs. You maintain the riff, you maintain the key, but you changed it in a way that made it a Machine Head song,
Uh-huh.
but it didn't take anything away from the original song. I mean, Message in a Bottle is an iconic song,
Yeah.
not just in pop or in rock or in like that reggae, that thing that that Police did. But man, like it was just like, what
Just
is this?
different.
What is
Yeah.
this?
It makes
It's so
it
good.
it makes it the same song but different. but just as good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have one similar to that. Remember Harvey Danger with the flagpole sitta?
Oh,
A
God.
song about just slowly going insane,
Mhm.
I guess, and is covered by a lady.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I forgot to put it on the. So, flagpole sitta is not with an ER, it's with an A at the end, and it's Elohim, Elohim, I believe.
Okay.
I think she sings it with AWOL Nation, which is
AWOL Nation.
now I threw in a little AWOL Nation.
That's
in
right.
there.
Oh,
So this song is already great. The guy throughout the song is like slowly going insane. Like,
Oh wow.
but the way she sings is pretty crazy.
All right, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sounds kind of like, what's her name? Wow.
It does sound familiar.
no, yeah, I recognize the song. Oh, I love the way she changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not thinking what I'm not Because like the original Harvey Danger was like a kind of like Joker. Like he's so
Yeah.
crazy and insane. He's nuts.
It's
Yeah,
a manic, just kind of.
yeah, like ha, ha, I'm going
Yeah.
nuts. And this is like Requiem for a Dream type.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm going insane.
I'm going
guys.
insane,
Putting
but I
a-
like it. Yeah.
A beautiful catastrophic
Yeah.
touch to it.
Yeah. Oh
It's like
man.
such a beautiful mess.
yeah.
Yes.
No, really, beautiful mess. Hashtag
Beautiful
beautiful mess.
mess. There we
I
go.
like that.
All right, and then lastly, we're gonna check out this one that 50 Sharp Blades recommended. The "Somebody Told Me" by Motionless in White.
Okay.
All right, let's do
This
it.
is covering "Somebody Told Me" by the Killers.
All right.
Oh,
After we get through this, I'll skip to the part that we all know.
I like the electric stuff.
Yeah.
no key car in there.
Car? Okay.
It makes this song a little more exciting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So like the song's like about kind of a desperation, right?
Yeah.
But this guy gets it a little bit better, I think.
I like his.
I like
work a
it.
lot.
It's really good.
I want to hear this part though. Wait.
Yeah, this is the part that I want to hear.
Like, it keeps true to the
To the song.
structure, keeps true to
Yeah.
the instruments. Each one is one for one, but they make it their sound.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Motionless in White song.
Yeah.
exactly.
And I think a lot of bands do this well too. Like Deftones covered "Say It Ain't So." It's still the same song,
yeah.
sung a little weirder because Chino sings a little
Yeah.
weirder, and they're current Weezer. And
At Nirvana's "The Man Who Sold the World."
oh yeah,
It keeps the same structure. It sound. I mean, with a hint of grunge.
Well, a lot of
But-
people didn't realize it was a cover.
It's
Yeah.
You know, there's some beautiful, great songs out there. People
don't.
forget it.
Yeah.
Jeff Buckley's "Hallelujah" is a cover.
Yeah.
But that's Jeff Buckley's song. Everyone has
Yeah.
Jeff Buckley's
Yeah.
song.
Like,
Oh yeah,
turn-
play "Hallelujah" by Jeff Buckley.
there you go. But Turn the Page by Metallica.
Mhm.
People don't realize it's a cover.
yeah.
I mean, obviously for the entire album, Garage Inc. is all covers.
Mhm.
But like when people heard "Turn the Page," they didn't realize it was a Bob Seger song,
yeah.
and that iconic "wee" was actually a saxophone.
Oh yeah.
But like
a lot of kids a little younger than us didn't know Whiskey in the Jar
Nope.
was
Yeah.
a song from our parents'
yeah,
era.
exactly.
So like it's kind of crazy like how we kind of reinvent songs and
Yeah.
keep catching. But then Dead Sarah with Heart-Shaped Box.
Mhm.
Oh my
Dang.
god. The way that Emily Armstrong sings it, like Kurt Cobain, you could tell is angry. It's an
Yeah.
angry song, but she puts like almost a disgust, like how
Yeah.
disgusted she is
Yeah.
with that person. It is incredible. So
Yeah.
I love it that you sing the same song, but you make it your own, but it's not the same.
It's not.
It's the same.
I was gonna say All Along the Watchtower. Who sings it?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was Bob Dylan.
That was Bob
Bob
Dylan
Dylan.
originally,
Yeah.
but people think it was Jimi Hendrix.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And it is. It's Jimi
And-
Hendrix covered
And
it.
it's crazy because like a lot of times when people cover songs, they try to cover songs that are like long time ago, like decades
Yeah.
earlier. I mean, those two were released like
Yeah.
Not
just
too,
not too long, like
Yeah.
a few years apart. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Like, I will say my favorite cover of all time is Disturbed Sound of Silence.
Ooh,
I mean,
it's a good one.
I'm not a knock on Simon and Garfunkel, but man,
Mhm.
Dave just turned that into a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't
he did.
like a cover. He just turned it into
Mhm.
like just a quintessential sound that is just
Yeah.
haunting. Because you know a lot of the themes of so the sound of silence, the thousand people staring at a thing, like he made it like a cautionary tale, right?
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel made it a cautionary tale, but Disturbed made it haunting. It made it saying like
Yeah.
you should be concerned.
Yeah.
This is not normal. Like it just brings it such a different level.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
My favorite is Across the Universe by Fiona Apple.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a
I
good
love
one.
that one.
That
I
love
will-
that one.
So the Beatles version is good. Don't get me wrong, like it's psychedelic, like we took a
Yeah.
bunch of drugs and this is what came out. But Fiona Apple's is like uplifting and like I honestly get a little choked up at the
Yeah.
end because she just sings it so beautifully, but it's like encouraging.
Yeah.
And it goes from like this weird song about their souls traveling in the universe because they took a bunch of drugs to like actually something uplifting.
Yeah.
And that is just a beautiful song.
That's a
All
good
right,
one.
we're running out of time here. Oh, you want to give your favorite song real quick?
I do, but most people won't know. I don't know if our listeners know. My favorite one is Desvelado by Mi Sobrino Memo.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
A lot of people, if you grew up in a certain part of the U.S. and grew up with Selena, you'll know
Mhm.
the original
Yeah.
Tejano one from the 90s, and it's played at every quinceañera and people dance to it.
Yeah.
And this guy broke it down, made it acoustic, and made it so heart wrenching.
It is. I believe it's on Morrissey Monday playlist.
It's on Morrissey
Yeah,
Monday,
we put it on
so
our
you
Morrissey
guys can listen
Monday.
to it.
All right, yeah.
All right, let's
so
move on.
Final question, because we run out of time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it for bands to cover like songs like this?
Oh,
So I think the problem is that it has to be the right song for the right band.
yeah.
And what you're trying to do with the song is tell your story through the song.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. I'll go back to Weezer. Weezer covered songs to cover them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it fell flat.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell with some of these people, like some of these covers, it's just this song was
Spo-
influential for them. This
Yeah.
song was
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
a part of them
Yeah.
too.
It spoke to them.
It spoke to them, and the way they retell it, we
yeah.
can hear how it spoke to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.